Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Somebody, you checking in, man. Real quick, Born Legacy 5 blog going down March 11th, man. So if you can be in a building, definitely be in a building. It's a really good card. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably one of the best Born Legacy cards that they announced so far, in my personal opinion. The whole card is done. I seen a flyer. I saw the matchups. I'm not quite sure why the matchups aren't out yet. The only thing I can think of is that they actually want to do a video blog. You know, they want to do an official trailer. Maybe battle rappers ain't sent all they trailer footage in. That shit happens a lot. Or maybe the editing process on URL side is just moving too slow. One of the two. I was hearing a trailer would be released in a few days, and it ain't really happened yet. So I guess it's coming sometime this week. The battles are good, man. It's a return to JC on this card. It's a return to Clean Paper on this card. So be on the lookout for that, man. Niggas that I talked to have heard Clean Paper's rounds. So it shouldn't be no shows. It shouldn't be no situation where a nigga don't actually show up for the battle. As far as the weekend, it's a lot going on that weekend. You got Queen of the Ring going on that Sunday. You know, that's official versus Tory Doe. That's KCJ versus Farrah. So if you come to New York for Born Legacy 5, you actually can stay for the entire weekend, even go to Queen of the Ring and support them. Or you can even go to UW, because Rex and Rad B is going down on UW. I know Dre Dennis is on the card. From what I'm hearing, they trying to put another big matchup on the card. I'm not sure if it's going to go down. But UW event is going down on that Sunday, URL on that Saturday, and Queen of the Ring is also on that Sunday. So it's a lot of battle rap going on the weekend of March 11th and March 12th, man. So I'm going to try to be in the building for at least a couple of these events, man, and bring you a recap and everything. As far as the main event, O-Red versus Av, I think this is going to be a crazy battle, man. I remember back in the day, a lot of niggas wanted to see O-Red versus B Magic. They always thought that would be a good battle. You know, niggas was pushing it. But it never really went down. Now B Magic is retiring. O-Red took a long hiatus, man. Like I was surprised he wasn't on a lot of the UW cards. I was surprised that he wasn't back on RBE. I was surprised he wasn't on none of the URL cards or whatever. I know his price was a little bit steep, but he still was somewhat reasonably able to be booked. So I was surprised he took a hiatus. Battle Daylight, that was what, November of 2015 or some shit. So it was a long time, man. And Daylight was actually rapping in that battle, and I got O-Red winning that battle 2-1. So I think for O-Red, this is his time, man, because he had a label on URL of being kind of boring. You know, he was doing that fucking translation shit back in the day. He just had a label of being boring. He battled Big T at Summer Madness 3, if I'm not mistaken. That was a bad battle. That actually ended up being a bad card. There was a lot of chatter in the room. If you go back to even like Calico and Rex, a lot of chatter in the room. That was kind of one of them events, man, where the crowd and the battles just didn't really pan out. One of the worst Summer Madnesses. But O-Red and Big T was on that card. That was the last time we saw O-Red on URL, and I think he had started to get kind of like a little boring label. And niggas didn't really want to book him. And when you add the boring label with the price, it was like, we not booking O-Red. So that's why O-Red was on his URL hiatus for a while. And then he battled Oops on RBE. We haven't seen him on RBE. And I told you earlier in the blog he was supposed to battle Mav. And then it was like UW card after UW card. He wasn't popping up on that. Finally popped up on Guerrilla Warfare. As far as Av, he's had a fast rise, man. You know what I'm saying? Every test that you put in front of Av has been very, very good. He's passed. I want to say rest in peace to his sister. I know he went through that tragedy, so it's kind of good that battle got pushed back so we can get a focused Av now, hopefully. And I'm expecting this battle to be close to a classic. I ain't gonna lie, like some matchups, you got a hungry up-and-comer who just battled Chess, who really is main event in Born Legacy right now, so he can't really afford to be slacking. And you got O-Red, who's trying to prove himself that he should have been booked all along. All the time they was booking all of these other top tiers, they should have been booking O-Red. He ain't been on URL in a minute. He ain't battled in over a year. I'm expecting a classic. And I'm going with O-Red 2-1, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with O-Red 2-1. I like the Av and Chess battle, but I saw something in there that told me that I think O-Red can pull this victory out. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe Av may be able to take the first round just off energy alone. But maybe O-Red taking the last two, man. I got O-Red 2-1 in this battle. I think it'd be a crazy battle. I fuck with Av. He done passed pretty much every test. Rum Nitty Classic, Mike P, everybody Chess. Every other battle he's had, he's pretty much handled his business, or it was at least a good battle on his behalf. But I think O-Red, man, he needs to really show up for the vets, because this is thing now with URL where they feel like the vets aren't having as good as the battles as the rookies or the up-and-comers. So O-Red got a chance to prove that theory wrong, man. I think it's his time. I got O Red 2-1. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Unbiased review. Holla at you.